So, what we got this time? Another video like the one we watched before. I don't have the idea of spying on someone's past, but we clearly don't have a choice in the matter. If watching this is our ticket forward, then I guess that's what we're doing.
Damn it! Just hearing it from you's pissing me off. You've come so far. What problem could they possibly have now?
I tried negotiating in person with the professor and the investors, but they simply wouldn't listen. Due to the lack of concrete evidence, all further research and funding in the field of cognitive science will cease. They told me it's already over and done with. But why now, of all times? When they first saw my paper, they were positively beaming with excitement.
Maybe someone changed their hearts.
In the research lab in Odaiba? They're not going through with that anymore?
Yep. Damn it. To hell with their concrete evidence. How are we supposed to get any evidence if we can't perform the research first? If we can change the cognition of trauma victims, their suffering can be eliminated. Who knows how many people could be saved with this research? How much more obvious could its benefits be?
So, do you really think the lack of evidence is the reason they shut it all down?
It makes absolutely no sense to me. After all the time and money spent, to just cut off my research because it wasn't all proven sound immediately. Even if that was the result of some kind of conspiracy, what could I do about it? It's not like I have any proof.
I see. So, what are you gonna do now? Sponsors have backed out, so I doubt the college is gonna let you keep using their labs.
I'm done with that college. They have nothing for me at this point. I'll look for work elsewhere while I keep fleshing out that research paper. Eventually I'll prove the existence of the cognitive world. Once I've done that, no one will be able to complain. Rumi, I swear I'm going to do it. I have the power now. It cost me my life with you. So I'm going to rescue everyone from their pain. I don't care how long it takes me. It's going to happen.
So that was another of Dr. Maruki's memories? Yes, I believe so. Seemed to be a much more recent memory than the first one we saw, though. His research was cut off.
So after the incident with his girlfriend, he progressed in his research to harness cognitive science as a healing practice. However, his research was shut down, and his career along with it. All he had left was his resolve to prove his research valid, then use it to save people. That seems to be the message delivered by the videos we found.
It must have been his dream, to use his research to save people here.
If that sounds good to you, would you prefer we just turn around and go home?
That isn't an option.
Yeah, what she says. If anything, we've got to pull out all the stops to win this one.
Well, the vote was unanimous.
Oh, this is the wrong way. Let's head the right way this time. Because I want to head to that room that I missed. God.
Show me your true form!
Hey!
Ha! Thought there might be something here. Relax, Gel. That's not very useful. Anyway. I wonder why they turned off his research. Seems kinda odd to me. Alright, what you got? Please answer the following identification question. What was missing that caused the research to be shut down? Money. Money. Evidence. Money. It was money. Authentication complete. Disengaging look.
Yes!
Let's go. He probably said something important that I just skipped. Absolutely. Just didn't pay attention to it. Oh?
Hold a moment.
This is quite the change in environment. Where are we now? This is the psychological exam room. We can conduct psychological tests so that we can offer patients the happiest and most ideal realities. If you are interested, please proceed down the hall through the door and to access the information panel. An exam room? Like a hospital exam room? Perhaps? What an odd place. The shadows here aren't attacking us. Don't they want to stop us? Strange as it might be, they do not seem to be hostile to us at all. Furthermore, I admit I'm curious as to what this exam entails. Joker, perhaps we can talk to these shadows and gather some useful information.
It's somewhere.
Maybe. Worth a try, I guess. You are the Phantom Thieves, I assume. Normally I capture any intruders, but this area is free to any who wish to enter. I will grant you entrance to the exam room, should you so desire. Allowing intruders to proceed. How odd. They must be awfully confident in their exam techniques. At any rate, such precaution should work in our favor. We should make sure we get our act straight for this. So, what'll it be? Depending on your reply, we'll have to respond accordingly. Where did those people go? I see, so you are curious about our facilities. Very well. This is the lobby for the psychological exam room where we determine if our patients are mentally sound or not. We find flaws and potential issues in a patient's heart that even they may not be aware of.
Well?
And what exactly compromises these examinations? Beyond that hall lies the special exam room. There, each patient answers 3 simple questions. Touch the information panel to begin the process. Listen to the question and choose the elevator that corresponds with your answer. Please refrain from returning to the previous level until the exam is over, though. Treatment will be recommended depending on the patient's diagnoses. But this treatment, just like every other step of the process, has been designed with the patient in mind. Do not worry. If no abnormalities are found after the exam's completion, you will be presented with a small gift. For the sake of your own happiness, we ask that you answer all questions with honesty. So all we have to do is choose the answer we believe to be correct. Although I'm a bit hesitant to find out what they mean by treatment. Examine a person's heart, find their pain and regret, then distort their cognition. This is just the palace version of what Dr. Maruki does in real life.
Wait!
But if we make a mistake, does that mean they're going to change their cognitions? That's probably confined to the real world. Here, they probably mess with people's heads in some other way. Like maybe they just hook you up to some machine and just... Hey, don't scare me like that! Well, whatever form his treatment takes, I'm sure we want no part in it for ourselves. Standing here attempting to imagine it won't do us any good, though. Let's take the exam and see where we wind up.
Huh?
Oh, hey, safe room.
Oh, I knew...
Man, it does feel like he's doing the exact thing we've been trying to stop for the entire game, doesn't it? Also, they're marked as enemies on the map, which is interesting. The receptionist told us to start with the information panel. Oh, is that it? There's a room here. I guess it's just flavor. Yeah, it's just flavor. It's just a resting room. No, steal a hard object. I should have checked it. There wasn't anything there. Hello, patients! Here's your first question. One day at school, you see that your good friend is being led away by a group of scary people. You want to help your friend, but you could fight them alone and lose. You could easily get hurt. If you go look for a teacher, there would be no danger for you. But if you don't succeed in time, your friend would most likely get hurt. What would you do in this situation? Let's go with option A.
Huh?
Neither answer is wrong, though. Yeah, but this is a medical exam, not a school one. They're trying to figure out whether or not you need treatment. So maybe go with the answer you think Dr. Maruki would pick. So we have to try and figure out which one Dr. Maruki would pick. Ooh, this is gonna be hard. It's hard to be sure of anything whatsoever right now. Why don't we try asking some of these other patients around here? They may only be cognitive beings, but they still have to take the exam just like we do. Maybe they can figure out which answer is right.
Right.
I'm with Mona. Besides, if you try and fail, at least you gave it a shot. Although, I'm not opposed to just plowing away through the whole exam, but if you refuse their treatment regimen, whatever it is, they're not going to take that lying down. TLDR, be ready to fight if it comes down to it. I mean, he would probably want to avoid... Which do you agree with? He would probably want to avoid getting hurt? His answer is A, go after your friend. Normally, I wouldn't share this with someone I just met, but I was in this exact situation in the past. The difference is that time I just acted like I didn't see anything and went on my way. I let my fear control me. Pretty pathetic of me, right? I've regretted it ever since. So I've decided from now on I'm going to help people no matter what happens to me.
I'm on board.
So there's probably someone else that'll say B, but for a different reason. Help other people no matter what happens to you, or...
Hey.
I chose B. This is sort of embarrassing, but I'm never on the helping side. Someone always has to help me. I just don't have the courage to confront anybody. So you're the type to ask others for help. I mean, that ain't wrong, but don't you ever think to yourself, I want to help them? Of course I do. But even if I had the courage to step in, I might not actually be able to help. If that's the case, it's probably best if I go get help from someone else. That way, success is much more likely.
Yes!
So if it's your consideration for others that made you choose B, well, thank you for your time. You're very welcome. I feel like Maruki would vibe more with helping others no matter what happens to him.
Well?
Because, like, he did sacrifice his... What?
Hey!
Why are we looking at that room? Oh! We can consult with the team now. Okay. Alright, let's figure this out. So, after some investigating, I think they used this place to test patients' mental states with a questionnaire. If they find any abnormalities, they will force treatment right away. Not sure what that is, but I suspect we should avoid it. So if Dr. Maruki thinks we're fine as we are, we get to skip the treatment? Most likely. It may not be easy, but we'll have to try to think like Dr. Maruki whenever coming up with our responses. Sorry, Joker. I ain't any good at this stuff. This questionnaire is all yours, dude.
Well then.
Okay, let's think of how to handle that first question. What should we do, Joker? I think it's A. Because Dr. Maruki sacrificed his entire relationship just for his research of helping others.
Aww.
Neither option seems any more successful than the other when it comes to helping your friend. What do you mean?
Do you have a moment?
Your friend may end up hurt no matter which answer you choose, so that isn't the deciding factor here. The issue is that you may end up getting hurt. That's what we base our decision on. Oh! I had it wrong! I had it wrong!
What's up?
I had it backwards!
Right.
He wants us to choose the option that has no risk of us getting hurt.
What do you want to do? No abnormalities detected in query response. Please proceed to the next room. Oh, you too, huh? They're calling this an exam, but all we're doing is walking along this one path. No bad news so far. I guess that really was the right answer. So it's better to just run from some shit than trying to help? I don't buy that. Maybe it means Maruki believes it is best to find a way to avoid being hurt. Nice running into here. Actually, you can have this.
They're passing them out to everyone in here, but I got more than I need. Stronger lift S, not bad. It appears we're yet to finish the exam, though. If you'll excuse me.
Yes!
Alright, everyone, let's keep it up. Ah, and there's an enemy on the other side. This is a 3-choice one. What in the world? We made it! The second question appears to have 3 possible answers, though.
Alright then.
Let's find out what we're dealing with this time. That is a pretty odd picture. These don't have anything to do with each other. Good to see you again. Here's the second question. You have a personal dream that you really want to make come true. You've worked so hard to achieve it, but it's just not coming to fruition. It's causing you a lot of grief, but if you were to give up now, all of your hard work is sure to be for nothing. Which would you do in this situation? A. Keep up the hard work. B. Do whatever it takes. C. Give up for a new dream. It's do whatever it takes, isn't it? That sounds very Maruki. But I still might as well check about.
Yeah.
So, I know it's probably not the answer for everyone, but I'm gonna choose B, do whatever it takes. I started streaming so I could strike it rich! With how streaming's blown up, if this goes well for me, I'd really be swimming in it, you know what I mean? So, we are doing it for money. But it hasn't been as easy as I hoped. I posted videos every day, but my view count never went anywhere. But then I found the motherlode! There was a video someone uploaded where he just backed on this celebrity so bad it was ruthless. And his view count was through the roof! That's when I knew what I had to do to make it. From then on, I switched over solely to posting bash vids, and lo and behold, my view count started to shoot up. Oh, so he's flame baiting, just saying outrageous stuff for the attention. So, all this stuff you're going on about, basically, it boils down to you talking shit about other people for money, eh? You really nailed it there! People hate on me night and day in the comments. They even point me out on the street now. But I'm not doing anything illegal or anything, and that's better than what I could have ended up in. I walked away from my job because the stress was killing me, but then I became a real burden to my parents for a while. But if I'm a famous streamer, I can make enough to survive and pay my parents back, right? Right? I don't know how I could feel about all this. You spread negativity, but it's not entirely for personal gain. Are you guys getting interested in me? Maybe we can come up with some kind of collab together. Yeah, whatever. Just go already. Subscribe to my channel, okay? I really feel like it's do whatever it takes. That's very Maruki. What do you have? I suppose I'm going with A. Keep up the hard work. Does that mean you have a dream already? Yeah, you could say so. You probably wouldn't be interested in hearing all that, though. I'm a musician, but I'm at the point where I can only play out on the street. I work a part-time job so I can afford lessons. In my spare time, I'm always recording demos or practicing. Whenever I come up with something I like, I send it out for potential auditions. Despite all that, I'm just not getting anywhere. Maybe I don't really have the knack for it.
No!
But working hard towards your dream is healthy! You're right, thank you. I was just being hard on myself for a moment there. When I come home from work and lie down on my bed by myself, I just get so worried. When things are going badly, I start to break down and ask myself, how much longer can I do this? But all I can do is believe in my ability. I love music so much, and I have no intention of quitting.
Thank you very much.
I hope you make it big soon. You're welcome. See you. I can't believe I just admitted all that to complete strangers. That's definitely not the Maruki one. That is so not the Maruki one. Haven't I seen you before? Wait. Yeah, you're... Wait, no. Aren't you one of the guys that showed up when I was doing, Hifumi's social link? I gave him, like, a crazy voice? What do you want? Which one are you choosing? This? Does it actually matter? I'm pretty sure it won't make a difference. Well, if I have to choose, I'm going with C, give up for a new dream. I mean, the other ones apply even less to me than that one.
Huh?
What do you mean? Don't you want to make your dream come true? Whoa there, hold on a sec. That's like for people who have big dreams, right? Besides, trying hard isn't actually gonna solve anything. Why wear yourselves down to nothing over some dream? It'd be a lot simpler to just choose an easier dream.
Yes.
I believe that pursuing something is a wonderful thing. I suppose it depends on a person. Probably, yeah. I just got tired of doing stuff like that, so I just quit. If I had a dream I actually cared about, it might be different. But I don't have anything like that. Failing after trying your hardest hurts the worst. That's what it all boils down to, you know? So, he's been avoiding dreams that might not be true because it's easier? It's not the worst advice, but still. Are you guys taking the elevator? Then I'm gonna go ahead. Let's think about this from Maruki's point of view. Well, in that case, Dr. Maruki isn't just caring. He's willing to speak up when something's not right, too. When one of the higher-ups at the school threatened my honors status over my tournament results, Dr. Maruki had my back the whole time. So I don't think he would be okay with using a method that would bring harm to someone else.
Yes.
Even now, he's trying to save everyone by giving us a reality where we're all happy. With that in mind, that would leave us with either A, keep up the hard work, or C, give up and find a new dream.
Well?
If the last question is anything to go by, the correct answer is the one where you don't risk hurting yourself. It may help to bear that in mind. Keep pursuing the dream or give it up. Which one would it hurt more?
What are your thoughts? Right.
They immediately ruled out the one that is him, is his entire character. That's what he's doing. He's just pushing forward, not giving up no matter what. I guess this is what he wants everyone else to be doing? This feels wrong, but it might be C.
What do you want to do?
Because that's what the guy was feeling. No abnormal is detected in query response. I don't like that response. I don't feel like it fits Maruki's character. I don't think this is right. I mean, it kind of does, though. He's the one pushing forward, and he's hurt himself a lot because of it. So, in his twisted mind, he feels like giving up on one's dreams is the best option. More accurately, he thinks people shouldn't cause themselves pain in pursuit of their dreams, something to that effect. This exam is likely intended to filter out people who are inclined to do such a thing. At any rate, yeah!
I'm so happy.
Are there 5 answers here? Wow! 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, we got 5 choices this time? My brain can't take this shit anymore. Can we just pick a random elevator and be done with this shit? I understand how you feel, but we can't give up before we've even tried. Come on, let's see what our question is. I mean, that's the very valid way of going about the dungeon, and it would probably be the way speedrunners do it. Why is there an area over here? Hey! Hey!
See it.
Why do I hear a thing? I think I missed something. Welcome back yet again. Let's move on to the third question. You've gained the power to steal people's hearts! Thoughts, emotions, information? You can steal it from anyone in the world! Not only that, you can use this power without fear of ever getting caught. In this scenario, which sounds closest to what you would do? A. Steal something valuable. B. Never steal anything. C. Steal my own heart to heal. D. Steal evil hearts to fix society. E. Steal the one I love's heart.
What?
Is this question about us? Well, obvious it's D. Let's roll. Actually use your brain! You're not even trying! So the conditions this time are that we won't be caught and that we can only use one use for our ability. We should bear those in mind as we consider our answer, assuming you have a mind in the first place. Hey, ragging on Mona ain't cool.
No, no, no.
Yeah, thanks, but I don't think I was the one being insulted there. Alright, let's see.
Yes.
Never steal anything. Well, I have a wife and daughter. We're not exactly wealthy by any definition, but we're happy as we are. If I ask for too much, I'll wind up losing something in exchange. And I wouldn't do anything that could bring harm to my family. We must care quite a bit for them. It could also be just plain old cowardice. That could explain why I still haven't gotten any promotions yet. Family's important and all, but don't you want to, like, do something big with your life? Maybe when I was little, but even then I wouldn't have asked for much. I have my family, and that's good enough for me. So he cares for his family and doesn't want much else over left besides them. If that doesn't do anyone harm, and on top of that, there aren't any big risks or dangers involved. If those are all the relevant factors, then this guy seems to be on the level. But it all depends on what Maruki would think. Well, I'm gonna get going. Okay. It fits. It's not in the order I expected. Why is there no one in this area? Oh, I can climb here? Where's this taking me? Okay, now I'm up here. Oh, and there's a thing. I must have missed something in the last room then, probably. Because there was a weird area. What? This place. Look, outside the window! That's where the elevator leads, right? Well, they did call it an exam room. That could very well be monitoring the psychological state of every patient in the room. You mean they've been watching us this whole time? That's so creepy. Creepy is right. I just wish there was some kind of way we could benefit from this. Well, yeah, there is. We can just check out the control devices and figure out which one's which. Right? I never actually got along with my husband. I actually hated him. But recently I've been thinking, maybe it was all my fault. I know I've started to hate myself more and more every day. So that's why you wanted to steal your own heart. Well, worry yourself no more. This treatment will instantaneously bring you your happiness.
Come on, man.
Damn, they're just throwing treatment at her right away. Her reply was C, steal my own heart to heal. Admitting to having a problem is practically begging for treatment in this place. I guess that's all that is, so let's head this way. I might be able to get to the monitoring rooms for the rest of the exams. Or maybe I'm just into a boss fight?
Show me your true form.
Oh, this is one of the other exam rooms. Okay. I've always been popular with men. I've never had a problem getting a boyfriend, but the person I loved the most would never even look at me. Then one day I saw someone who I figured was his girlfriend, so I thought if only I could steal his heart. Ah, I see. I getcha. Happiness is gained by depriving others of their own is in actuality unhappiness. You too can become happy though. Yeah, he answered E, steal the one I love's heart. Alright. So I'm guessing I have to go to the other side of the dungeon, find a treasure demon, and grab the other two rooms that are being monitored.
Don't let it get away.
And then the one that's not being monitored is the one that I need.
Go down.
Joker, you're looking cool now.
I'll take that.
We're done here. Let's go. Your power's incredible, Joker.
I might get to level 99 before fighting Maruki. Everyone just leaves opened, unsecured grates in their palaces, huh? Oh, there isn't a path this side. Huh. Well, I've ruled out those two then, but how do I rule out the other two? I guess it'll be by the usual sleuthing around method. Is there only one person left to talk to? I've talked with someone... Wait. I talked with someone who wanted to steal no hearts. And you. Man, you look so tense. Did you come here to be happy too? That's about right. I mean, everyone wants to be happy, right? I know I do. Have you decided your answer yet? I guess after thinking about it, I picked whatever would get me the most money. I know stealing isn't the best behavior, but we all need money no matter what, yeah? I work in fashion retail. My dream's to open my own boutique one day. And that's not something I'm gonna be able to do without money, I know that for sure.
So that means...
So you'll choose A, steal something valuable. And I'd probably do it if I was actually able and no one would find out. But I mean, that's totally impossible. It's fine to fantasize about stuff like that, you know? So you would wish to fund her dream if there were no risks involved. I suppose we should consider what Maruki's stance on that would be. Oh, and I meant to mention about your outfits. How can I phrase this? Clothes are the biggest part of a first impression. You could probably put more consideration into yours. Hey! I look perfectly fine in my black trench coat! We've only got 2. Well, we've completely ruled out 2 of them, but those were unlikely to be the correct response anyway.
Show it.
What bugs me is how it asks what you would steal without fears of ever getting caught. The question does seem different from the previous 2. Even when it comes to the people who said they wouldn't do anything unsavory, if they were to know for certain that they would never be caught, their morals could easily slip. Perhaps Maruki is trying to catch such selfish individuals with his exam.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what happens to anyone who answers E. Anyone who wishes to steal the heart of their love is deemed abnormal. We should exclude the options to steal for superficial reasons, so that eliminates both A and E. Also, the person who chose C, the one who said she'd steal her own heart, she looked like she was about to be treated.
Yep.
Well, duh, if you say something's wrong with you in an exam, you're gonna get some kind of treatment. So that one's out too. That only leaves B and D. Either never steal anything or steal evil hearts to fix society. D, obviously, that's what I'd go with. If we may put Skull's brain-dead input to the side for now. As I said earlier, Maruki is trying to find individuals exhibiting morals even in a no-risk scenario. He also wishes for people to be wholly fulfilled, not compromised to middle position. You have all the information you need, Joker. I'm sure you've already figured it out.
What are your thoughts?
Is it D?
Right.
It might actually be D. I don't know which one's D. That's D. It has the letter in the background. Don't worry about it. I'm not confident, but I think it's D.